Welcome to Storytime, where peaceful tales guide you into a world of tranquility and restful dreams. Tonight, we embark on a journey to a place where the whispers of the pines hold ancient secrets and the soft rustle of leaves cradles you to sleep. Let the story of the enigma of whispering pines carry you gently into slumber. In a secluded corner of the countryside, far from the reach of bustling towns and noisy highways, there stood a mysterious forest known as Whispering Pines. The name was apt, for the wind danced through the towering trees in a way that made the pine needles hum a melody, soft and low. It was said that if you listened closely, the forest would reveal its secrets, not through words, but through the gentle rustle of its branches and the soothing sighs of the wind. For decades, the forest had been the subject of quiet fascination for locals. Some claimed it was enchanted, others believed it was merely a trick of the wind. For Emma, however, it was a sanctuary. Living in a nearby cottage, she often found herself drawn to the pines after long, restless days. The forest never demanded anything of her, it simply existed, a steadfast companion to her solitude. One particular evening, as twilight painted the sky in soft hues of lavender and gold, Emma decided to venture deeper into the forest than she ever had before. Carrying a small lantern and a woven shawl, she stepped onto the winding trail, her footsteps muffled by the carpet of pine needles. The air was cool and carried the faint scent of earth and resin, a perfume that seemed to calm her mind with every breath. As she walked, the familiar hum of the pines seemed to grow more distinct, as if the forest were singing just for her. She paused, closed her eyes, and let the sound wash over her. It was unlike any music she had ever heard, so delicate, it felt as though it might vanish if she dared to move. When she opened her eyes, she noticed something curious. The trail ahead seemed to shimmer in the fading light, as if inviting her onward. Emma hesitated for a moment, then continued, her curiosity outweighing her caution. The deeper she went, the more the forest seemed to change. The trees grew taller, their branches intertwining above to form a natural canopy that filtered the last rays of sunlight into dappled patterns on the forest floor. The air grew still, and the whispers of the pines became almost conversational, as though they were sharing stories among themselves. At the heart of the forest, Emma stumbled upon a clearing she had never seen before. In the center stood a single ancient pine, its trunk wide enough to rival the walls of her cottage. Around it, the ground was covered in soft moss that seemed to glow faintly in the lantern's light. The air here was different, lighter, almost weightless. Emma felt an inexplicable urge to sit beneath the tree, as though it had been waiting for her all along. As she settled against the massive trunk, she felt a deep sense of peace envelop her. The whispers of the pines grew softer now, their tones soothing and melodic. She let her head rest against the bark and closed her eyes, her thoughts unraveling like ribbons in the wind. It was as though the forest itself was lulling her to sleep, each whisper a gentle reminder to let go and rest. For what felt like hours, Emma drifted in and out of a dreamlike state. In her mind, she saw images of the forest as it might have been centuries ago, a place of untouched beauty, where animals roamed freely and the pines stood as silent witnesses to the passage of time. She felt as though she were part of that ancient rhythm, her heartbeat syncing with the forest's timeless pulse. When she awoke, the clearing was bathed in moonlight, the lantern's glow now unnecessary. The ancient pine seemed even more majestic under the silver light, its branches swaying gently as if in greeting. Emma felt no fear, only a profound sense of connection to the forest and its mysteries. She rose slowly, her body relaxed and her mind clearer than it had been in years. The walk back to her cottage felt like a dream. The forest, though dark, seemed to guide her with an unseen hand, each step feeling sure and steady. When she reached her doorstep, she turned back to look at the path one last time. The pines whispered softly in the distance, their voices a promise of welcome should she return. That night, Emma slept more soundly than she ever had, her dreams filled with the serene beauty of whispering pines. The forest had become more than a refuge, it was a part of her, a quiet companion in a noisy world. And so, the whispers of the pines carry Emma, and perhaps you, into a realm of rest and serenity. Here at Storytime, we hope that the enigma of Whispering Pines has eased your mind and brought you closer to the peaceful sleep you deserve. Until next time, may your dreams be as soothing as the whispers of the forest.
Thanks for your time. Please subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell icon for more.